All right, guys, so what we have here is the 2019 Specialized Allez Comp in a rim brake model. This is a size 56 and weighs in at 18 pounds, 6 ounces. Kilos, you're looking at 8.33 kilos. Again, this is a rim brake model. I don't know if you'll be able to find it, but I'm gonna compare it to an Allez Sprint. I'm sorry, Allez Sport. This here is a 2019 Specialized Allez Elite with Shimano 105 gearing on it. Size 56, rim brake, weighs in at 19 pounds, 6 ounces. Kilos, 8.78 kilos. Again, size 56, both bikes are 56. Stay tuned after the video, we're gonna hear a free body sound test on these. Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is GC Performance here, back with another video. Today I have for you guys the Allez category. I have the Allez Sprint on the right over there, and then versus the Allez Elite, and kind of want to show you what your dollar gets you. This is more the higher end model of the Allays. The Allays start at about $900. This one goes for $1,400. This is the Allez Sprint, a little bit more of a race ready bike, but it retails for $2,000. And this is a rim brake model, so I don't even know if you can get these anymore, but the disc brake models now go for $2,200, so in the range of a carbon bike, and kind of wanted to show you the differences between the two. Maybe if you have the options for them, we'll go from there. Also, both these bikes are in stock. Both are size 56, so if you guys are interested, let me know. But we will start off with the Allez Elite over here. This was actually a 2019, I believe, a limited edition color run. As you guys can see, it is the Team Quick Step. So we have the Quick Step logo right here. I also have this in a 56 in a Bora. It's brand new, but you have the Quick Step color right here, or a sticker, I'm sorry. You have the blue paint job that goes down. You have up top here the little Wolfpack sticker, which looks, I think, really cool. Going on down to the bottom, you have the royal blue again. Going right here, you have the hashtag the Wolfpack inside the fork as well. And then in the back, the blue carries all the way down to the Specialized logo. I think this paint job is sick. The Bora color looks really good too. It's a Bora green, so if you guys are interested in that one too, let me know. But this one retails for $1,400. It comes with brand new Shimano 105 11-speed. This is the newer of the generation. This one has the newer hoods, the newer shifters, the newer rear derailleur, whereas this one over here is the older generation. You can tell by how smooth this is. See on the hoods how smooth this is right here. And also the shifters have the silver up top here, whereas this one over here, this is a full different shifter. This is a 105 in the black. This is all black shifter, and then the more grainial shifters for better grip for ergonomics. But so $1,400, you're getting a full Shimano 105 group set, except for the crank, which is Praxis Works, and also the rim brakes, which are going to be Axis 2.0s, I believe. Nothing crazy for the caliper brakes. They're going to do the job. There's nothing to brag about there, but they are a great functioning brake. Same with the crank. This is the Praxis Works Alba. They don't give you a 105 crank on here. Praxis is still a really good crank. There's nothing, again, to brag about, but they do it for cost because Specialized had to deal with Praxis, so to bring down the cost levels of the things, they went with their own Praxis crank. But yes, this frame, you can see, has the internal cables. It has the lower seat stays to match the frame style of the SL6. The head tube is a little bit taller. So if you look right here, the head tube, these are both 56s. The head tube is a little bit more taller than on the Allez Sprint. And the reason for that is that this Allez is still aimed to be their starting price point bike. Yes, you're getting a lot of great components on there, but it is more of a relaxed geometry, not like their Tarmacs or their Venges or their Allez Sprints. So this is still like a bike that's meant for first-time riders, or not first-time riders, but someone that, you know, is maybe getting into the sport. So they wanted the geometry that's comfortable. We have the stem slammed on here, but this is a lot more upright in terms of head tube angle. Also, the angle of the top tube is a little more sloping down, more relaxed geometry, not like a Roubaix, but it's kind of in between the Tarmac and Roubaix geometry. So $1,400, you're getting a 105 group set, the same wheels. These are DT Swiss R460s. You have seen these on a lot of bikes. I think these are the same wheels that come on $5,000 bikes that Specialized sells. So in that price point, in that budget, you're getting a nice pair of wheels for the money, for sure. But yeah, definitely a little bit more of a starting off bike. Now, like I said, they added the aero qualities to the lower seat stays. You have a nice set of components to start off on this bike. You throw some carbon wheels on this bike and you make this your daily, you're fine. But this is an amazing bike. I started off on a Specialized Allez. They're a very comfortable bike. A little bit of a chunker. Again, I think this one weighed 19 pounds, 6 ounces, whereas the Allez Sprint weighed 18 pounds, 6 ounces, so a full pound difference. And This is a $1,400 bike, so keep that in mind. But yes, this bike will be great for someone who wants to start, maybe get into sport, didn't want to be hindered by components, so they can upgrade as they wanted to. So if you wanted to change a Ruder Rally to a Durace or an Ultegra, you don't have to change your full group set if you like. Everything is 11 speed, so you can kind of mess around and play with the components as you go, and then put some carbon wheels in there and you're good to go. Or like, let's say you like this bike, you have the components to upgrade to a nicer frame later on down the road. But again, you have rim brakes on there. So very nice bike, but it is a little bit more of an endurance style bike starting off. Whereas the Allez Sprint, you can see, is more aggressive. You can see they have the shorter head tube for a more aggressive geometry. You have the aerodynamic seat post in the back. So an aerodynamic seat post in the back. You have aerodynamic down tube as well, more of a D-shaped foil. You have lowered seat stays again for the aerodynamics of it. Also, I forgot to say, this is a carbon fiber fork as well. So carbon fiber fork to make it more comfortable, and as well as more comfortable, and as well as lighter in the front. But the Allez Sprint on here, you have a carbon fiber fork in the front. This is the same fork as what comes on the Tarmac SL5. So a nice fact carbon fork right there. You have a Venge Vive style seat post right here. Again, a full carbon fiber arrow shaped seat post. So you're getting a lot more race ready style bikes. And then what the Allez Sprint is all about is called their Alucio Smart Weld. The Smart Weld is these little welding marks right here. I know this is rock red, so it's probably hard to see, but maybe if I get in the sun. See these reinforced weldings right here? They reinforce the areas where it's known to flex. Top right here, where the seat stays are, where the bottom bracket is, you can see it's reinforced weldings right here. And they reinforce this area so that way that when the bike sprints or when you're riding or putting out power, there's less lateral flex. So it will give you more speed, but also that reinforcement might make it a little bit more harsh. And with the aero, the more aero style seat post and the more aero style bike frame, you're gonna get more vertical vibrations, and it might be a little bit more of a harsher ride vertically. But in terms of a bike that will be a better longevity, like let's say you want a bike that you can like literally keep forever and put some carbon wheels on it, and if you do want to get into those fast carbon ride or group rides, or you want to get into those crit races, you'll have no issues with this bike. This bike, I know people, Peter Sagan rode this bike and the Tour Down Under. Teams are racing with it for the crit races. People are riding this bike still on my group ride for not even a budget bike, because you can make it really nice, but a bike that's not $10,000 that still holds aerodynamic properties, still pretty light once you build it up with just different components, and a bike that you can ride for a long time. So they're setting you more up. Yes, it's a $600 difference, which isn't that bad, but they're setting you up for the long term for sure. On here, you're getting a 105 group set. This is the older style because it's an older bike, but you're getting a full 105 crank, a 105 chain cassette, 105 derailleur, 105 shifters. You're still getting the axis brakes again. Really nothing crazy about, but their caliper brakes are gonna do the job. And then the same exact wheels I just showed you, the DT R460s. Nothing crazy, but I mean, you put carbon fiber wheels on this thing, this bike flies. I mean, I've rode with a bunch of people who ride this bike. It's an absolute rocket. It holds speed very well at the top end. It accelerates very quickly. If you put some carbon dishes, a deep dish wheel on there, it's gonna hold speed even easier. But it's a really good crit bike. It's a really good every kind of bike. I know people who do 100 miles on it. I know people who do 60 miles on it, 30 miles. It's a great all-around bike. If you can find this bike, it's a really good deal for the money. Internal cables, as you can see, running down the tube, coming out through the bottom. The bike is very cool. I mean, the Allez Sprint I think is awesome. It's kind of stinks that they didn't do it for a 2021, a complete bike this year. They just released a frame set, but I think it's been a while since we've seen them redo the whole frame. So I'm thinking that maybe they're trying to maybe do an update, maybe doing a threaded bottom bracket on there, maybe looking to do an integrated Allez Sprint. That would be cool. Who knows? We'll see what they get into. But that's my thoughts on it, is maybe that they just didn't have enough time because they released the SL7, the Athos, and maybe they're trying to do some more technology and research on a new Allez Sprint bike. So keep your eyes out for that. I don't know. I'm just taking guesses, to be honest with you. But my take on it is, if you have the other extra if you're in this price point of $1,400 and you can scrummage around $600 more or finance it, and you have this option, it definitely will set you up for more. Granted, between the two, if you're like, hey, I just started off, I want something comfortable, your body doesn't know what it is. To be honest with you, your body won't know what riding is, especially if you're just starting off. So let your body get used to something like this, and not know the difference of this bike being super comfy, which it is. But you get used to something like this, and then your body will get acclimated to whatever kind of position you're in this is. But in my take, now the Allez Sprints are $2,200, but again, I mean, if you're spending $1,400 on that, I would recommend maybe going down to $1,200, maybe $900 model. Get the same frame, same wheels, just cheaper components. Ride it, sell it, and then get what you want later on. Whereas if you buy this thing, this bike will last you a very long time. But that's gonna do it for this video, guys. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. If you guys like the video, please give it a big thumbs up. Thank you again so much for watching. I do have new GC Performance merch. Let's see if I can get this real quick. I don't want to show my face, because I know you guys want to see my face because you guys are weird. GC Performance Champion logo. Down there? I don't even know what the hell I'm doing. Champion logo. Great quality. Really cool sweatshirts. Perfect time for the holidays. If you guys need to give a gift to your spouse, friend, or foe, go ahead and give them one. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.